Hi, I'm back. Welcome to my channel again, and this reaction to Bone of Justice, a, a pre-post is from Ace Attorney again, but not Ace Attorney gameplay, but video. This one, this one. It's Macaroni, if you remember it. I'm reaction before. So yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Bone, Bones of Justice. Okay, this like I told the story before. What happened before? Like
The
oh,
trial of Sweetie Belle has come to an end, and our nation is worse off
wait,
for
wait.
it. The
And I even hear the sound. Okay, sorry. Start again. Okay, sorry, just uh, yep. Hmm.
trial of Sweetie Belle has come to an end, and our nation is worse off for it. The defense was sloppy at best, but the blame for this lies solely on the prosecution's shoulders. Ask yourself, if the state had done their job properly the first time charges were brought, couldn't the trial have ended on day one? What went wrong with the prosecution? Actually, don't answer that. It's too obvious. Here's a better question. What was this prosecutor doing on the case to begin with? Even ignoring her quote-unquote past incidents, she had no legal experience and had no regard for the stakes of the situation. Now we're supposed to let her escape without blame after witnessing all of that nonsense?
Yep.
I say nay. I'm Ambrose Marconi, and you're listening to I Say Nay on 102.0, the best in talk radio. We'll be right back after these messages.
What utter dribble! I don't see how ponies can listen to that. Trifling filth.
Poor Luna.
Though, I suppose she was not without her good points. How blind could one mare be? I was played for a fool. I fell right for their despicable trap. And innocent equestrians suffered for it. What's to stop the next trial from ending the same way?
I don't know.
In chaos, with nothing but despair for every pony involved.
Yeah.
My mind is made up. If there's any good to be done from that bench, it won't be me doing it. Surely other arrangements can be made. But on such short notice? Oh, what am I to do? Who is that? Reveal yourself!
No need to be scared. I don't bite.
Sister, what brings you here? Don't you have work to attend to?
Yep.
Not right now. And I don't think I need a reason to check on my sister. It's not like you to miss lunch. Is something the matter?
Yeah.
Nothing is the matter at all. I'm just not feeling well.
That's only natural. You shouldn't listen to that radio so much. It'd drive any pony crazy.
That's not what I was doing.
Mm-mm.
But even if it was, a princess should listen to what her constituents have to say. If we are to consider ourselves rulers, we should ensure that our reigns are built upon honesty. Yes?
Yes.
I suppose so. But seriously, is something bugging you?
Nothing that I want to bother you with. You're busy enough without worrying about me.
I can always find time for those who need me.
If you insist.
That's their age, I know.
To tell the truth, I'm stressed. Would you not be with all this on your shoulders? Mistakes were made. Horrible, horrible mistakes. Mistakes that I enabled to happen. Now ponies are furious with me. And I'm furious with myself.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about how I can make this right. And I think the best way to do that is for me to take responsibility and...
You're not going to say resign, are you?
Yeah.
I was just wanting to take some time off. and let a more experienced prosecutor take over. If it's not too late.
That won't be a problem at all, sister. Not a problem at all.
Thank you. I believe it's in every pony's best interest.
I'll give you a 15-minute break.
Huh?
If it's not too late.
That won't be a problem at all,
Ah,
sister.
did
Not
the-
a problem at all.
Wait,
Thank you. I believe it's in every pony's best interest.
I'll give you a
It's-
15-minute break.
wait. Sorry. I want to talk about this
Take over.
this
If it's not too late.
That won't be a
statement
problem
after
at all,
this one,
sister.
After this one.
Not a problem at all.
This
Thank
I want to
you.
know.
I believe
uh, Are they cut this one, like accidentally press skip button in keyboard like external or touch screens in external mobile? Yeah, maybe because this maybe the line end when interest, but no nothing.
every pony's best interest.
I'll give
So-
you a 15-minute break. Make it count.
Really?
You and I both know that anything more would be unacceptable, especially at a time like this. You have responsibilities, same as the rest of us. The only way forward is to do your duty and do it well. No buts. You did your best, and that's what matters. Just go back out there and do your best again.
With all due respect, it's not wrong to be unhappy about the trial. What happened cannot be allowed to happen again.
Yeah.
And it won't, as long as you or I have anything to say about it. Now, how about you grab a blanket and make your way to the dining hall? I'll even fix you some tea. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound horrible.
That's the spirit. Come on, I'll take good care of you.
I only wish you didn't have to.
I want to know. I want to inspect all of this. Wait.
Come on,
I
I'll
want to
take good
inspect
care
all
of you.
of this. I want to inspect it. Inspect. Oh, come on. I want to inspect
I only
it.
wish you didn't have to.
Still wrong? Yeah, still wrong.
Perfect timing. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. That is oppressively hot!
Oh, I forgot. You like it ice, don't you? My mistake.
No harm. It'll cool down. Eventually.
So, talk to me. What else is on your mind? Why do you want to resign? And most importantly, is there anything I can help with?
If you have advice, I'll accept it. But I cannot overstate how complicated this situation is.
You face a lot of complications running a country for millennia. I'm certain I'll have something to add.
Really?
Very well. I'm expected in court again next week. The last time I had this opportunity, I accepted it with open wings. I didn't foresee anything going wrong.
But it did.
It couldn't have gone worse if I had wanted it to. My imagination betrays me. I look toward the future, and I see nothing but tragedy, torment, and suffering. I can't reconcile that with my desire to do good.
Well, what do you think went wrong the first time? If we find the problem, we can find the solution.
It's possible that I was too trusting, that I didn't even consider the possibility of betrayal, and it became my downfall.
Yeah.
The kids, the golden pixie. I took the high road every step of
Why she still keep calling Athena Golden Pixie, huh?
the way. I led all of them towards a destination I thought would solve everything. I suppose I just wanted to believe them. And I wanted to believe in an Equestria where everything is just and fair. And yet, look where that got me.
Mistakes are valuable, you
Yeah,
know.
the
They help
end
us learn.
turning
They help us
arrested
grow.
because
Every pony
powder.
makes them. Even princesses.
There's no guarantee that I've learned anything from this. No evidence that I've actually grown. The only way I'd know is if I got back in the courtroom. And that's not a decision I should be making lightly.
Even if you may not notice it, we're always learning. Every second of every day.
Is this happen in the third trial or the end of the trial of turning page? Is little weird to me. I don't know. Fuck my camera. Yeah, hi.
We're better today than we were yesterday. And we'll be even better tomorrow. And besides, if we spent our lives waiting for guarantees, we'd never get anything done.
Yep.
Essentially, we must enjoy uncertainty and embrace our mistakes. We should never take our sights off the future we wish to achieve, even when faced with challenges. Only through accepting that nothing is guaranteed will you actually guarantee something.
And what would you know of mistakes like this?
You'd be
You're
surprised.
I've never known you to be a fallible ruler.
Don't you remember that day I overslept and forgot to raise the sun?
Overslept is a very generous term. You simply refused to get out of bed.
Sorry.
Come on.
Still, I learned from it, and I've raised the sun on time every day since, whether I wanted to or not. Just goes to show, we have succeeded far too many times to let our failures define us.
Perhaps. Though, I wish my mistake was as inconsequential as yours. Lives are ruined, sister. I can't fix that.
You're being overdramatic. Everything worked out well in the end, didn't it?
There's no way you actually believe that.
You know what I think you need right about now? Faith.
Faith?
Faith in the justice system, for one thing, but also faith in yourself.
I hope that'll be possible someday.
Someday.
Tia, truly, what is stopping me from recusing myself and returning to the throne?
I understand why you think that's necessary. But we cannot run from our problems. We have to face them head on. That is the only way things can get better. You may stumble a few times, but all you have to do is pick yourself back up.
You say that like every stumble is something you can simply sweep away, that you can just walk away from. But in the courtroom, all those platitudes cease to matter. Law is not a game or a sport. It's more comparable to war. On the bench, I did indeed feel like I was on a battlefield again. I haven't experienced that sense of dread in so long. And with stakes as high as they are, failure is not something that one can simply move past. The responsibility to lead another, potentially to their demise, is not a duty that should just be freely given to any pony. Surely even you would have pause before trusting a failed general with more soldiers' lives.
You know I don't deal in hypotheticals, sister. Besides, it's an inappropriate comparison. We both know you have a well-decorated history when it comes to the Night Guard. You're not a failure. I can say that with confidence. That mayor on the radio put bad thoughts in your head. Critics like that aren't to be listened to, you know.
She was not without her.
Critics like that aren't to be listened to. What they see is not what I see. They may believe they understand everything, but in reality, they know nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Let me guess. She brought up your past incidents
As
as
well.
She didn't tell any lies.
You shouldn't let petty jabs like that get to you.
They're far too common for there to be an alternative, Tia. I can't escape my past.
Yeah.
For centuries, I was Equestria's greatest fear. And to this day, colts scare their friends by saying I'm going to eat them. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Yeah, I feel
know
that
I
one.
am better. You know that I am better. Equestria was beginning to figure out that I am better. And then this happened. If I want to prove myself, it must be on the throne, and not in the courtroom. I have no business being a prosecutor.
Yeah, you're right.
Sister,
Yes?
I still don't want you to resign.
But why not?
Because Equestria needs you to do this.
Hmm?
Whether it's what you did 100 years
Whoa.
ago or what you did
Not all the
yesterday,
time, huh?
none of it matters. The only thing that matters is creating a better future. A more just, safe, and peaceful world for every pony. Equestria needs prosecutors as much as it needs princesses. No pony is immune to injustice, and you can't always help them from Canterlot. But, in order to help any pony, you need to be assertive and fierce. You've got to think ahead and carry out the things you've planned.
This is not
So
a
chin up. No more moping around, wishing things could be better. Make them better instead.
Your words are not incorrect, yet they do little to comfort me.
You still don't think you're cut out for it?
Not at all.
So go out there anyway. Replace that insecurity with a confidence that'll blow ponies away. I think you'll be surprised by how well it works out. I really am proud of you, you know.
What is there to be proud of?
You may not think you handled the case well, but you probably did better than any pony else could have. You weren't perfect, but I wouldn't expect perfection from any prosecutor. You're the pony for the job whether you believe it or not.
Why I
You
think
being
when
on
I
that bench is
scandal.
the best possible thing for our justice system. So, if nothing else, do it because it's the right thing to do. Or because it'll make your big sister very, very happy.
This is just your way of telling me to suck it up, isn't it?
Was it that obvious?
You haven't changed a bit since we were fillies.
Thank you. Well, I best get going.
Must you run off so soon?
Afraid so. My secretary booked a press conference without my permission. Afterward, I'll be in a meeting, firing my secretary.
Thanks for the advice, I suppose.
Anytime.
Oh,
Good talk, sister. And good luck. We're all rooting for you.
secretary. Oh, come on.
Love you too, Tia.
No kiss.
Let's go with you in the glasses.
Hi, Quillian Inkard, Canterlot Courier. Certain groups have blamed Princess Luna's poor performance at the trial on a larger problem of incompetence in the equestrian monarchy. Your response?
Excellent question. Mistakes are valuable, you know. They help us learn. They help us grow. Every pony makes them. Even princesses. Even if you may not notice it, We're always learning, every second of every day. We're better today than we were yesterday, and we'll be even better tomorrow. And besides, if we spent our lives waiting for guarantees, we'd never get anything done.
I envy your optimism, Tia. How you simply smile at the darkness that leers at you. How I wish I could heed your advice. How I wish I could go into court with a smile, or with my head held high. How I wish I could forget what has happened. Forget what has been lost. Forget what I was forced to do. Yet, even still, your words. If I am to have no choice in what actions I may take, then I shall not play this game with myself any further. I refuse to run from this.
She recited. She recited. Yeah, I think she resigned. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, no alternate cutscene. So yeah, that is good video, I say. And yeah, thank you for just watching this video. So yeah, goodbye and see you guys tomorrow.